sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the mark.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, Penix. That one intercepted. Hit by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. That's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, Jackson. Open man left side, he's got it. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Jackson now. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
after the touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. They'll go play action now with Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
65 catch.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. To throw is Jackson. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Throwing Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
So the decision to go for it on 4th down pays off. Really well executed, nice job by the offense, but now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making and coming away with 6.
They're trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. A look to the end zone and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Heads Booker. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens move out on top 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. On 1st and 10, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
on third down. Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The throw is Penix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On play action, here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Moving outside the pocket, and he's in! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Ravens! This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now Penix. That is incomplete, but they're There's a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this one is not going to get there. Not even close. Look like complications with the snap. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They go right back to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's not.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
They'll run. It's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Over the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Jackson from the gun on third down, and that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens extend the lead to 24-0.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll throw. It's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
Penix's pass complete to Bijan Robinson. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Mitchell.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught by Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time.
Henry hit the ball, comes free. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the give, this is Algier. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3. Go again here with Algier. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Let's go now.
Penix on third down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
And the Falcons first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Penix. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Gain of 28 yards.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set, let's go.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
19 right.
Penix gonna throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smart.
He's got his big tight end. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Falcons. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Real quick, ready? Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Get up! No. 180!
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on. 180!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out, and he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. Now the lefty panics on 1st down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Run it here with Robinson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Pitts. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
At the 32-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight, go!
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll run on 1st down with Algier. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now a 3rd and 2. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Flowers now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to run it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. Shut up.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 7. Here's Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Did you pick up a 3?
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here now, 3rd and 5. Side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down. Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Come on, ready? Sit on! Sit on! Go.
Back to throw, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 47-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
70 range. 70 range.
From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
On second down, here's Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
24 yards.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here's first down. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. Here's a 2nd and 3 fourth punt.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up.
And he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. 180. Come on. 180.
Now it's Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, report. Get on. 180. Get on.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try for here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Get on. 180. Go. Get on.
One last shot now for Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation